This Surat Al-Qasas, you can start now. Surat Al-Qasas, قال مكية كلها. It's all, and we said before what Makkiya and Madaniya means, right? We said قبل الحجرة وما بعد الحجرة. Any surat, any ayah that was revealed before he traveled to Medina, it is what? Makkiya. And after he traveled to Medina, even if it's revealed in Mecca, is considered what? Madaniya. And a good example of that are the Surah Al-An'am, Surah Al-Ma'idah. يقولون إن المائدة من أواخر ما نزل. Al-Ma'idah are the last chapter of Al-Quran Al-Karim that was revealed. وَلِذَلِكَ لَيْسَ بِهَا مَنْسُوخٌ. There's nothing called Al-Mansukh in Al-Ma'idah. Everything in Al-Ma'idah is muhkam. Okay? Ma'idah, there is no Mansukh. And in Al-Ma'idah also, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala revealed what? Surah Ayat al-Wudu. يا أيها الذين آمنوا إذا قمتم إلى الصلاة فاغسلوا وجوهكم وأيديكم إلى المرافق. Okay? That is very important. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, Tasin Mim. And we had talked about these chapters a lot. What did we say about this one? What did we say? Do you remember? We said that you have some chapters that start with one letter, right? And some chapters start with what? 2 letters, right? Some of them start with 3. Some of them start with 4. Some of them start with what? 5. There is nothing after that. There is no any chapter that starts with 6 letters. It's like Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling us this is revealed in Arabic language. In Arabic language, the same thing. You have one letter that means something. If you tell somebody, qi nafsak, qi, only one, the word qi means save yourself. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Ya ayyuha alladhina amanu qu anfusakum. One letter. And you have some letters that have a meaning. 2 letters, sin, sana, sin. Then you have another letter that starts with 3. Quran, the same thing. What Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling you that I am speaking the Arabic language, but the Arabic that I'm speaking you cannot. That's the first something. That's the first thing you have to notice. The second one, anytime Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bring the letters, the next ayah will talk about what? It will talk about Al-Quran Al-Karim. Tasin Mim Tilka Ayatul Kitab Al-Mubin. SubhanAllah. Al-Kitabu بمعنى القرآن. Al-Mubin Al-Mubayyin. The book that is clear. And after that he said, Natlu alayka min naba'i Musa. I will explain to you the history of who? The stories of who? Musa. Qala min naba. And naba in Arabic means a very important news. عما يتساءلون عن النبأ العظيم الذي هم فيه مختلفون. To show us how important this news, this story is. Min naba'i Musa. Between who? Sayyidina Musa wa Fir'aun. Qala bil haqqi. Which means that the story that you are going to hear is what? It's true. La rayba fihi wa la kadhib. There's no doubt about it. There's no doubt. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala speaks, He doesn't forget. Qala wa ma kana rabbuka nasiyan. Allah doesn't forget. So He narrates everything perfectly. And we said this is what the reason that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala narrates stories. Because a lot of stories have been changed. Right? It's like especially the Bible. The Bible tempered with a lot of what? They flip the truth. They use it for their own gain. Just like the وَفَدَيْنَاهُ بِذِبْهٍ عَظِيمٍ. That's we gave him a sacrifice. If you go to it's a done deal in the Bible that the one who was sacrificed is who? Is what? Is Isaac. But that's not true. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala came back and gave us a clue about Sayyidina Ismail alayhi salatu wa salam. Without the surah of Allah, we will not know that. Okay? وَلِذَلِكَ يَقُولْ لَكَ إِنَّ هَذَا لَهُوَ الْقَصَصُ الْحَقِّ. Even this word, look, إِنَّ هَذَا لَهُوَ الْقَصَصُ الْإيه؟ تأكيد على تأكيد. To confirm and confirm and confirm in one ayah. Inna is to confirm. Lahuwa, lam is to confirm. Al-Qasasu, and also to repeat is a confirm. وَذَلِكَ قَالَ بِالْحَقِّ. But for who? لِقَوْمٍ يُؤْمِنُونَ. For those who will believe. You have to be a believer. يُصَدِّقُونَ بِالْقُرْآنِ. This story that we have here, who's going to believe it? The Muslims. You tell this story to anybody who doesn't want to believe in the Quran al-Karim, he what? He will not believe. I remember a story of Al-Imam al-Baqillani, one of our big scholars, Usuli. When Al-Khalifa of that time, he sent him to Europe as an ambassador. But also he sent a scholar so that anything they raise against Islam, he can be able to what? To answer. They asked Imam al-Baqillani, he said, you Muslims are racist. Imam al-Baqillani said, why? He said, because you marry a Christian woman and Jewish woman, and you don't allow your woman to be married to what? To what? To us, the Christian and Jews. What did he say? He said to them, we marry the Jews and the Jewish woman and Christian woman because we believe in Sayyidina Musa and what? And Isa alayhi salatu wa salam. He said, the day you are going to believe in Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam, we are going to give you our own daughters. The day you are going to believe in Prophet Muhammad, we can give you what? We can give you our daughters. You see? So you have this argument that the one who believe in the Quran, in this book, is the one who will believe. قال لقوم what? يؤمنون. Okay? Then after that, Allah comes back to Fir'aun. قال إن فرعون علا في الأرض. استكبر وتجبر. Fir'aun became arrogant. Subhanallah. وَجَعَلَ أَهْلَهَا. Fir'aun made the people who used to live at that time شِيَعًا يعني فرقا وأصنافا في الخدمة. He made them into groups. And any time you try to distinguish between people, then you have to know that you're trying to exploit them. Remember, in the history of this country, there was time the white and what? And the colored, right? There are places where if you are black, you can't go. You are places where the country was fragmented. And also in South Africa was what? The same thing. Apartheid. So the same thing Fir'aun did. You have the top people who are the Egyptians and people in the bottom. Who are the Israelis? The people of Sayyidina Musa alayhi salatu wa يعني جعلهم شيعا. Shia doesn't mean Shia. We have to be what? Very careful. He's talking about groups here. Okay? Why did he do that? قال فرقا وأصنافا في الخدمة. The way people are fragmented That is the way they have different jobs. And what are we expecting? Those who on the lower, ah, the lower, uh, those in the bottom are the one who are going to do what? What? Difficult jobs, dangerous jobs. That's all the time. So in that time, he used to use people, the difficult jobs. The Bani Israel. قال وجعل أهلها يستضعف طائفة منهم. قال يستضعف أي من بني إسرائيل. He used to make them weak, oppressed. يذبح أبناءهم. Used to kill their children. But the question for you, ويستحيي نساءهم. He used to use women for all kind of jobs. Remember, a woman cannot do all type of what? Job. They will be exposed. This is what Fir'aun does. But why is he killing children? Why? We said that here before. Why? Why was he killing the children? Because to kill a child doesn't make any sense. Unless you have a reason to for what? That you think they should be what? Killed. Why? By his foretells, he was told that among Bani Israel, a child will emerge who is going to finish his kingdom. He will finish. So he said, all the children of Bani Israel, kill them. They killed and killed and killed and killed. Even the woman who will come help your wife deliver, after she leaves, she has to let the government know that a new child is what? Is born. If she's a daughter, if it's a girl, you are saved. If it's a boy, they what? They kill him. And subhanallah, they killed and killed and killed and killed until they became concerned. These are the people who do the odd jobs that you and I don't want to do. So what are we going to do? They said, no. Look at Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They said, 1 year we kill, and 1 year we what? We live. And it happened that Sayyidina Harun was born in a year they don't kill. So Sayyidina Harun is what? Is saved. But the problem is Sayyidina Musa was born in a year where they're supposed to what? Kill. And his mother, his mother did everything to save him. That's what يذبح أبناءهم ويستحيي نساءهم. As I told you, women were exposed. They were doing all type of jobs. قال إنه كان من المفسدين. Fir'aun was very bad. So a very bad what? Mischief on earth. قال, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, what did he say? Al-Imam, one of our Mufassirin, he said, قال العجب من حمقه لم يدري أن الكاحن إن صدق فالقتل لا ينفع. Alright? Okay. Look, to show that it's so naive, Fir'aun is stupid. If what the foreteller told him will happen anyway, does it make sense to kill? No. Because it's going to. So if he's lying, there is no reason to kill. In most cases, there is no reason to kill. But these people, sometimes they don't have brain. No, he said, well, it doesn't matter. Since you said this child is going to come, I'm going to have to kill everybody in order to save my what? My kingdom. Subhanallah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, إذا قدر شيئا إذا قضى أمرا فإنما يقول له كن فيكون. قال وَنُرِيدُ أَن نَمُنَّ عَلَى الَّذِينَ اسْتُضْعِفُوا فِي الْأَرْضِ. Subhanallah. قال, he said, Allah wanted أن يمن يتفضل عليهم وننعم. Allah wanted to bestow His mercy على الذين استضعفوا, for those who have been weakened. He's talking about Bani Israel. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is always, Allah is listening. Allah knows everything that is happening. You know what is important about the story of Sayyidina Musa? Only if the people of Bani Israel could listen to the what? The story of what? There was a time when they were weak. They had no power at all, right? And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala came to their what? To their rescue. The same Allah can come to the rescue of anyone who is what? Who is weak and who is what? Who is vulnerable. Look at this. قال ونريد أن نمن على الذين استضعفوا ونجعلهم ماذا؟ على الذين استضعفوا الذين استضعفوا في الأرض. استضعفوا في الأرض is talking about who? About Bani Israel. They have been weakened at that time. They were citizens of the second degree. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, قال ونجعلهم أئمة قادة في الخير. These people will be leader one day. And this is exactly what happened. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala freed them. And after that, there was a time when they became very strong. They were the best of the nation at that time. Especially the time of Sayyidina Dawood and Sayyidina who? Sulaiman. قال أئمة دعاة إلى الخير ولاة وملوك. They not only became, wallahi, Bani Israel, if you look at their stories, from the time of Sayyidina Musa, subhanallah, until the time of Sayyidina Dawood and Sulaiman, they was the best. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala pays you the way you are what? But after that, the problem started when they start killing prophets. قال ونجعلهم أئمة ونجعلهم الوارثين. Not only that, they had kingdom, they were leaders at the same time, and they were inheritors of the inheritance of Fir'aun. قال ونمكن لهم في الأرض. Allah give them a tamkin. وهذا الفقه فقه مهم. Allah will allow you to, will allow the land, the earth to you, so that you can be stronger. قال ونمكن لهم سبحان الله نمكن لهم في الأرض. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He allowed them to control the part of the Arabia that is called Sham today, which is Lebanon and what? Allah did all of that for them. Look at Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He freed them from slavery, sent Sayyidina Musa on them, and after that created kingdom for them and gave them the ni'mah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. All of this ni'mah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did that. قَالَ وَنُمَكِّنَ لَهُمْ فِي الْأَرْضِ. قَالَ, not only that, وَنُرِيَ فِرْعَوْنَ وَحَامَانَ. I will show Fir'aun and Haman. Haman, this is the minister of who? Fir'aun. In Guinea, if somebody is a hypocrite, they call him what? Haman. You Haman! I don't know Ghana if it's the same thing. They said Haman. This guy is what? Is Haman. Haman is not a good name. He was the minister of Fir'aun. قال وجنودهما, and their soldiers ما كانوا Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, I am going to show you what you are trying to prevent. You mean the fear that you are your fear is going to be materialized. That the people that you are oppressing today will be stronger what? tomorrow. Allahu Akbar. But what happened after that? How is that? When Sayyidina Musa was born, his mother was hiding him. When people come, they said in their house there was a small river. They had a little boat. When people come, she will put on the boat, but the boat is tied to a rope. When people come, there is no baby. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala قال وأوهينا إلى أم موسى. Look at this. وأوحينا إلى وأوحينا إلى أم موسى. This one اختلفوا في معناه. The wahy here is different. It's not like he sent Jibril to her. No, Jibril come to who? He come to the prophets, not a human being. They said that this is a different type of wahy. We call it ilham. It's like you instruct somebody. You give her the good thing that he does by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala giving her a good idea. What if I do this? Other ilham. Allah put step. What if I do this? What if I do that? Okay? And this wahy doesn't mean the wahy. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we have different kind of what? Al-wahy. كما قال في سورة النحل وأوحينا إلى النحل أن اتخذي من الجبال بيوتا. So there is a different type that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will instruct humans to do other things even though they are not what? They are not prophets. What Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told her? An ardi'i. Give her the milk. Okay? فَإِذَا خِفْتِ عَلَيْهِ. When you are afraid, فَأَلْقِيهِ فِي الْيَمِّ. Throw her in the river. Subhanallah. You just put her in this small box and let her go into the what? Into the river. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told her. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows how difficult that is. With what? This is why He promises her. قَالَ وَلَا تَخَافِي وَلَا تَهْزَنِي. Even you, if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give you this kind of assurance, you will do the same thing, right? قَالَ وَلَا تَخَافِي وَلَا تَحْزَنِي. Don't be afraid and don't be sorry for the fact. إِنَّا رَادُّوحُ إِلَيْكِ. I'm going to bring him what? Back. Not only that, وَجَاعِلُوهُ مِنَ الْمُرْسَلِينَ. Subhanallah. I mean, he's a baby, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is giving the glad tidings to his mother that he is going to be one day a what? A messenger. Subhanallah. So now you can imagine, he has been thrown, the boat is going, and the boat docks, ends up at the shore where the palace of what? Fir'aun is. فَالْتَقَتَهُ آلُ فِرْعَوْنَ. Fir'aun's family has taken this little, and Sayyidina Musa is very beautiful. Whenever you see him, you love him. قال تعالى وَأَلْقَيْتُ عَلَيْكَ مَحَبَّةً مِنِّي. You know what this means? Whenever you see him, you love him. You fall in love with him. We cannot kill him. وَأَلْقَيْتُ عَلَيْكَ مَحَبَّةً مِنِّي وَلِتُثْنَى عَلَى. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is watching all of this. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is watching. قَالَ لِيَكُونَ لَهُمْ. When the family got him, and they goes to tell the wife of Fir'aun, we have a baby. But this baby is going to be your enemy. وَحَزَنًا. Subhanallah. He didn't say huznan, hazanan. Al-hazan and huzn is not the same thing, right? Al-hazan ما معنى صعب. Al-hazan معنى صعب, right? الحزن يختلف عن الحزن. وأنت تجعل الحزن إذا ما شئت سهلا. Al-hazan is a difficult thing. This baby is going to give them hard time. But they don't know. قال إن فرعون وهامان وجنودهما كانوا خاطئين. And we don't have to take this word خاطئين lightly. Now, sometime Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will refer to the kuffar as خاطئين. It's not a good word. Subhanallah. قال إن فرعون كانوا خاطئين. يعني عاصين مشركين عاثمين. The word خاطئ sometimes is not only a mistake, it's a big sin. These people, you know what they used to do? They exploit people, expose women, and they killing children. There's nothing worse than what? Than that. A child is born today, they kill him. SubhanAllah. And they kill thousands and thousands and thousands. Wallahi. And you think that's going to go away? No. Whoever does it, you have to know that there is a day of what? The day of reckoning. لا تنسى that. ولا تحسبن الله غافلا أما يعملوه الظالمون. Now, what happened after that? Now look at Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Once the wife of Fir'aun saw the baby, وقالت امرأة فرعون قرة عين. Subhanallah, what a nice baby. Because remember, the wife of Fir'aun didn't have what? She didn't have a child. Now I have a child that Allah sent to me. قرة عين لي. And she told her husband, لا تقتلوه. Don't kill this guy. Because that was their habit of what? Of killing what? Of killing children. عسى أن ينفعنا. Maybe he's going to be useful to us. SubhanAllah. And this is why somebody has to always wish for a good thing. You remember this lady became what? She became Muslim. وضرب الله مثلا للذين آمنوا امرأة فرعون إذ قالت رب ابن لي من عندك بيتا في الجنة ونجني من فرعون ونجني من Subhanallah. She had a wish. And the scholar said, when she said هذا لما قالت هذا لا تقتلوا عسى ينفعنا, فرعون قال لا ينفعك أنت فقط ولا ينفعني أنا. When he said, well, you know, women always do that. If they want to get you, mashallah, beautiful child, maybe it's going to be useful to us, right? Fir'aun said, no, maybe to you, not me. Wallahi, the scholar said, had he said, yes, maybe that she will become a Muslim and Fir'aun will become what? A Muslim. Allah took her word and took the Fir'aun as what? Word. The lady became a Muslim and she got Al-Jannah, and Fir'aun did not become. قرة عين لي لا تقتلوه عسى أن ينفعنا أو نتخذه ولدا وهم لا يشعرون. Now look at Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. قال, but you know, it's not easy for a lady to leave her what? To leave her child. Now she has left a child, but do you think she's going to sleep? لا. قال وأصبح فؤاد أم موسى فارغا إن كادت لتبدي به. فارغا, she's not thinking about anything except her what? Her child. فارغا من كل شيء إلا ابنها. And she got to a point, she almost said, hey, my child is gone. إن كادت لتبدي به. But كادت in Arabic, it means almost, but it did not happen. لولا أن ربطنا على قلبها. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala just gave her that little patience. Just keep it to yourself. Okay? لتكون من المؤمنين. For you to believe. For you to believe. She had the slightest belief يعني من المصدقين بوعد الله. What is that وعد? You know, the lady believed because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, Inna radduhu ilayki wa ja'iluhu min al-mursalin. Subhanallah. قال إن كادت لتبدي به لتكون من المؤمنين. Not only that, وقالت لأخته قصيه. يعني تتبعيه. And she told her daughter, which is the sister of Sayyidina Musa alayhi salatu wasalam, قصيه. Follow her trace. فبصرت به عن جنب. She used to look from very far. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is organizing all of this. The river is flowing, the baby is going. If she goes down, she will go until what? Down. Until she got to the palace, the sister is following her. Subhanallah. Then the issue became how to take care of the baby. How to care of what? Of the baby. وحرمنا عليه المراضع. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, of course, now the baby has become hungry, and the baby is somebody has to what? Give her the drink. And everyone that you bring, Musa is now going to take what? The milk. Allah prohibited all the milk on him. Look at Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Except the milk of her mother, of his mother. قال وحرمنا عليه المراضع من قبل. They tried this lady, it doesn't work. They tried this lady, it doesn't work. They tried this lady, and his sister stepped in. Said, listen, I know somebody who can give what? Who can help? Who can give? فقال هل أدلكم على أهل بيت يكفلون. They will take care of من الكفالة. قال وهم له ناسحون. سبحان الله. سبحان الله. قال أي فيهم شفقة ونصر. Not only that, but it's a household that is very kind. She didn't say, no, this is my brother. My mother's what? Waiting for him. No. Otherwise, everything will be what? It will be divulged. It will be exposed. No, he said, well, I know a very good household that can take care of what? Subhanallah. فَرَدَدْنَاهُ إِلَىٰ أُمِّهِ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when he promised you, he what? Wallahi, we as human, we are only, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's promise will never be breached. قَالَ وَكَانَ حَقًّا عَلَيْنَا النَّصْرُ. That's enough for us. It doesn't matter how long it takes. Remember, Allah is with his servant, with the believers, those who are on the truth. قال فرددناه إلى أمه كي تقر عينها ولا تحزن ولتعلم. Now أن وعد الله حق. Now all of a sudden, the baby has come to her. To her what? She got two benefits here. You are drinking, your son is back, and you are being paid for taking care of your own. How beautiful it is. How beautiful it is. Once upon a time, you take the son to the palace so that the wife of Fir'aun makes sure the son is what? And subhanAllah, look at this ni'mah. That Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala started the life of what? Not only that, 3 ni'mah. They didn't kill him. Being raised in a very good condition. And the mother being what? Paid. Subhanallah, look at all of this. And also the promise of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is how وَلَمَّا بَلَغَ أَشُدَّهُ وَاسْتَوَى. SubhanAllah. Some scholars said that when he grow up now, balagha ashudda. Some scholars say that 4 years, but I believe it's less than that. But we can imagine at this time that Sayyidina Musa has grown up and became what? Strong. Ah. Aha. قال آتيناه أها حكما و الحكم here أعتقد الحكمة قبل النبوة. Because this, remember, this time he was not what? He was not a prophet. That's why I believe, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, for some reason, He gives wisdom to the Prophet before they even become what? Remember Prophet Muhammad used to go to Ghar Hira and stay there, right? Because he doesn't like what? هذه حكمة إلهام وما عبد صنما قط. Prophet Muhammad never prostrated to any idol. هذه حكمة نجم في العقل. أعتقد it is something for Sayyidina. قال آتيناه حكما وعلما وكذلك نزي كذلك نزي المحسنين أي كما جزينا قال سبحان Allah. That's how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala always reward those who are kind. He said, hey Musa, the wife of the mother of Musa, you have had iman, this is how I'm going to pay you. Okay, now you can imagine Sayyidina Musa alayhi salatu wa as-salam has what? Has grown up. قال ودخل المدينة على ماذا؟ على ولكن قال ودخل المدينة على حين غفلة من أهلها. Sayyidina Musa will not get into the town except without the knowledge of Fir'aun. People say that at that time, Sayyidina Musa knows what Fir'aun is doing is not true. This is like the first days of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam in Mecca. So they said he will not get into town, except through hiding. على حين غفلة من أهلها. فوجد فيها رجلين يقتتلان. Now he has two people who are fighting. He found two people fighting. One of them is a Coptic. You know the Coptics. The Coptic are the native of Egypt. Pharaoh is one of the Coptics. You know the Coptics, right? Now a lot of them are Christian. They are called the Coptic Christian, Al-Aqbat. Even today they are in Egypt. Even today. And one of the Israelis fighting. But in those days, you can imagine who is overpowered. They are the what? They are what? Bani Israel. Bani Israel were the weak people. And Sayyidina Musa is what? Is from Bani Israel. قال this man فاستغاثه الذي هو من شيعته. This man is a descendant of Bani Israel. This is the one who sought help from Sayyidina Musa alayhi salatu wa as-salam. Help me, my brother. You see the situation I'm in. And usually those who are overpowered, they are usually overpowered even one-to-one. Right? Imagine here 6 years ago, a black man is fighting in New York City with what? 100 years ago. Who's more powerful? You can imagine something here. So the most overcome, the most vulnerable could be this Bani Israel. This is why Sayyidina Musa came into his rescue. And when Sayyidina Musa came, قال فوكذه موسى فقضى عليه. Subhanallah. Just him one punch and the guy is what? The guy is dead. Sayyidina Musa was very what? Was very strong. And remember, there's a connection between the milk of the mother and the what? And the strength of what? Of the what? of the baby. There's a connection here. The milk, who raised who was giving the milk? His own what? His own mother. And he turned out to be what? I mean, one knock, somebody's dead? Subhanallah. I mean, he was strong. He didn't want to kill him. He did not. He wanted to help what? This is a killing by mistake. Okay? It was a killing what? By mistake. ولذلك قال هذا من عمل الشيطان. This is a what? It's a behavior, it's a deed from what? Shaitan. إنه عدو مضل مبين. Shaitan is a real enemy for a human being. But now we have a problem. Sayyidina Musa has killed what? He has killed what? Human being. قال رب إني ظلمت نفسي فاغفر لي. Subhanallah. Whenever you do a mistake, then you have to repent to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. فغفر له. This is what astonishes me. How did Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made istighfar for him? Did he let him know? How? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But what we know is that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala what? Forgave him. Because he knew that this was done by what? By what? Not only that, but once he did it, he repented to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Did anybody has a comment? فغفر له. And I think he knew that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgave him. He repented to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Maybe somehow Allah let him know that he has what? Look at this next ayah. قال رب بما أنعمت علي. بما أنعمت علي. يعني من المعرفة والحكم والتوحيد. The ni'mah that you gave me, فلن أكون ظهيرا للمجرمين. Al-Hafidh here, he didn't say al-maghfirah. ولكن الرجوع إلى أقرب منسوب. Don't you think this ni'mah is also the forgiveness from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, right? I mean, Sayyidina, look, what are the ni'mah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala here for Sayyidina المعرفة ولما بلغ أشده آتيناه حكما وعلما والمغفرة والتوحيد كل هذه من نعم الله. So he vowed قال فلن أكون ظهيرا للمجرم. I will never help a criminal. He took, and this is one of the شروط التوبة, right? أن لا ترجع إلى المعصية. من شروط التوبة أن لا ترجع إلى معصية الله. But now we have a problem. فأصبح في المدينة خائفا. Now you have killed a human being. You don't know what is going to happen to you. You are looking right and left and والله now he فإذا الذي استنصره بالأمر. The same reason, the same guy he said yesterday is fighting with what? Another one. He says, Subhanallah. This man is a problem. Now nobody's a problem. This man is what? In the problem. يستصرخه. قال له موسى تلحم إنك لغوي إنك لغوي مبين. سبحان الله. قال إنك He said, Al-Ghawi huwa al-Kha'ib. Al-Khayba. You are so desperate. You get involved in the thing that you cannot get yourself what? Out of. You try to find people who are stronger than you. Innaka laghawiyyun mubin. And Sayyidina Musa this time was very angry. Now he knows what? He knows the truth. Subhanallah. Qala innaka laghawiyyun mubin. And he was angry. Now falamma arada an yabtisha billadhi huwa Now he knows this Bani Israel, this guy particularly is what? Is a troublemaker. Wanted to catch him now. فَلَمَّا أَنْ أَرَادَ أَنْ يَبْتِشَ بِالَّذِي هُوَ عَدُوٌّ لَهُمَا. Because remember, nobody knew at this time who killed the man. Except this what? This guy. Because he killed him, he was defending what? Look what he said. This guy is very bad. Not only that, the guy who helped you yesterday, saved your life, look what he said. قال يا موسى أتريد أن تقتلني كما قتلت نفسا بي بالأمس. Oh, you want to kill me like you killed somebody yesterday? Yeah, subhanallah. If that's how you're going to reward people? Not only that, إن تريد إلا أن تكون جبارا في الأرض. You want to be jabbar. Subhanallah. إن تريد إلا قال إن تريد إلا أن تكون جبارا في الأرض. الحافظ قال إن تريد إلا أن تكون قتالا في الأرض. You just want to be a killer في الأرض. And you don't want to be a good person. Subhanallah. Not only that, he exposed him, but he lied also. Because Sayyidina Musa will not kill just like that. Sayyidina Musa came to what? To protect him. They used to, now, you know what happened? Now they know who is what? Who is a killer. وجاء رجل من أقصى المدينة. Subhanallah. A man came from where? A man came from the other side of the town. A lot of people said that this man is named Hasqil. Mu'min al Fir'aun. Later on, this man is going to become one of the few who become what? Muslim. No, Mu'min. Remember? He will later on become a Muslim. قال يا موسى. He came to Sayyidina Musa. قال إن الملأ يأتمرون بك. They are coming after you. They are trying to find the way to kill you. فخرج. It's time for you to get out. إني لك من الناصحين. I am giving you what? A good advice. فخرج منها. And this is the reason why he left. He went to Madian. فخرج منها. Not only you are going out, but you have to look left and what? And right. خائفا يترقب. Subhanallah. And on his way, he's making dua. Anytime you're in trouble, your lips have to be always with what? With the dua. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will protect you. وهو يخرج. He's going out. قال رب نجني من القوم الظالمين. Oh Allah, protect me from what? Subhanallah. And he's talking about Fir'aun and his people. If they had caught him at that time, probably his life would have been what? In what? In a danger. وَلَمَّا تَوَجَّهَ تِلْقَاءَ مَدْيَنَ. Then he went towards Al-Madyan. قَالَ عَسَى رَبِّي أَنْ. People, even in the most difficult time, we always have to have hope that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to be what? Remember, Sayyidina Abu Bakr Siddiq had a lot of iman. But when they are in Gharu Hira, when they were at this cave going to Medina, he lost what? He lost hope. Allah showed here that the iman of Prophet is bigger than the iman of who? Abu Bakr Siddiq. قال يا رسول الله لو نذر أحدهم تحت قدميه لرآنا. He said, anybody who will look under, he will see us. قال Subhanallah. But the Prophet have a lot of iman. قال يا أبا بكر ما ظنك بإثنين الله ثالثهما. SubhanAllah, look at that. And remember, فلما ترى الجمعان قال أصحاب موسى إنا لمدركون قال كلا إن معي ربي سيهديني. Remember, the army is coming. You are here. This is the sea. You have no way to go to cross what? The sea. You are what? العدو من خلفكم والبحر من أمامكم. Bani Israel said it's over. Musa is over. We finished. You see, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala comes all the time when it becomes so difficult. And even what? حتى إذا استيأس الرسل وظنوا أنهم قد كذبوا جاءهم نصرنا فنجي من نشاء. سبحان الله. وذلك يعني علماء الأصول جاءوا بقاعدة قالوا إذا ضاق الأمر اتسع وإذا اتسع ضاق. إذا ضاق الأمر اتسع. When things become so restricted, it what? It opens up. When it opens up, it's restricted. If I tell you there's a lot of things that you can eat, but I would tell you don't eat that. لقد أصبح ضيقا رغم ماذا؟ سعته ووسعه. سبحان الله. قال ولما توجه تلقاء مدين. Now they go to Madian. Now he's going towards Madian. قال عسى ربي أن يهديني. سبحان الله. They say Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala وما قلنا كلمة عسى لو تعلق بالله فهذا أمر مؤكد. فعسى أولئك أن يكونوا من المهتدين. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to guide me inshallah. ولما ورد ماء مدين وجد عليه أمة من الناس يسقون. We will stop there inshallah. That will be another story. Now he's in Madian. Now he will have a connection with Sayyidina Shu'aib, and the story will continue from there inshallah on next Friday. Barakallahu fikum. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Somebody make azan, and after that we will open up for one or two.